What is up, everybody? It is me, DevilNeverCry, and we are back with another DMC video. This time, 10 facts about Vergil. Up first is that Vergil resents his humanity and its weakness. This stems from a few key factors. The first of which is the inability to protect his mother and the Sparta family when it was set upon by Mundus's minions. That event serves essentially as the genesis point for Vergil's power trip and the infamous foolishness Dante speech that he gives at the top of the Temenigru Tower. This resentment is further compounded by Mundus capturing Vergil and torturing him, gloating about the fact that he's only weak due to his weak human heart, shortly before turning him into Nello Angelo. And finally, in the events of DMC5, we see him attempt to discard that humanity and become Urizen in an attempt to finally best Dante once and for all. Another fact about Vergil is the fact that he despises firearms. Quoting DMC3's boss file, "Whilst Vergil wields a keepsake sword from his father, he won't touch guns as he doesn't view them as weapons of a true warrior." That is, of course, until he tries it Dante's way for once and blows Arkham to pieces.
I'll try it your way for once. Remember what we used to say? Jackpot.
Fact number 3 is that Vergil is a bit of a traveler. In fact, Vergil actually visited the city of Fortuna from DMC4 before the events of DMC3, where of course he met Nero's mother, and thus history was made. Of course, following in the footsteps of his father a little too closely, he disappears and leaves Nero an orphan. Coming in at number 4 is the fact that Vergil is technically the older twin. The games don't necessarily state by how much he's older than Dante, just that he is the older of the two sons of Sparta, which somewhat makes sense when looking at their personalities. Vergil, of course, being the older of the two, is the calm and collected son of Sparta, and Dante is the wacky woohoo pizza man. Coming in at number 5 is the fact that Vergil has never been playable in the base version of a game. With DMC 3, 4, and 5, he was only a playable character in the special editions, with him also being separate DLC for DMC 5. Even in games like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, he was only added in the Ultimate version. But who knows, maybe one day he'll finally be playable in the base version of a game. Coming in at number 6 is that Vergil wields a katana. Every weeb's wet dream. But not just a regular katana, a katana that is in fact so sharp it is able to cut the very fabric of space and time, allowing Vergil to open up portals to wherever he wishes. And that's a tad cooler than Dante's Rebellion if you ask me. Fact number 7, Vergil practices the Taijutsu fighting style when it comes to combat. The Taijutsu style being the quick draw style, allowing him to attack and resheath his sword in almost the blink of an eye, which is coupled quite well with the fact that his sword can cut through literally anything. It's a fighting style that somehow focuses on efficiency whilst looking absolutely stylish while in use. Fact number 8, Vergil and Dante are supposed to be identical twins, at least pre-DMC5 that is. Looking at DMC3, they both actually share the same character model and facial model, of course, with Vergil obviously having swept back hair. Although the similarity can most easily be seen during any of the Vergil boss fights where his hair falls down. Fact number 9, Vergil used to go by the alias GILVER in the DMC1 novel. Of course, GILVER being a simple anagram of the name Vergil. A DMC1 novel and its canonicity has been called into question numerous times thanks to DMC5 muddying the waters by somewhat confirming parts of the book are true and then kind of skipping over other parts, but hey, Vergil used to be called GILVER and he went around wrapped in bandages. Crazy. And we come to the final Vergil fact, and that is of course that Vergil is a bookworm. This was somewhat implied in DMC5 with V, of course, carrying the book of the William Blake poems around, but thanks to the Visions of V prequel manga, which gives us a bit of an insight into V and of course Vergil, we know that as a young child in the Sparta household, Vergil used to run away and hide from Dante just so he could get some spare time and read books. And there you have it, 10 facts about Vergil. If you enjoyed today's video, do be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing, as it all helps the channel, and let me know down in the comments below. How many of these facts did you know, or did you not know? With all that said and done, it has been me, DevilNeverCry. I would like to thank all of you for watching, and as always, I'll see you all next video.